what are the most important factors you think when choosing an OC management company?
Yeah, look, there's, I guess the role of an owners corporation manager is very varied, and there is a lot of, I guess, misunderstanding, or probably not misunderstanding, but a lack of education when it comes to what the role of the owners corporation manager is. It is quite diverse and a broad church, so to speak. So it is really important that when you're looking at an owners corporation management company to appoint, that they have the experience dealing with a whole host of issues. So the experience as well as the competence to deal with financials, dealing with the compliance of the Owners Corporations Act. And just on that point there, a lot of, I guess, companies out there, they'll probably purport to be owners corporation managers, but really they're not managing the property that well. They're more owners corporation administrators. So basically doing the basic administration tasks and providing documents to the committee to consider. Really, the role of an owners corporation manager should be providing direction and good advice when it comes to Owners Corporation Act and Owners Corporation rules compliance obligations, and also providing, I guess, insight into other situations that an owners corporation may be dealing with. So whether it's a waterproofing issue, they can rely on another situation they've dealt with to apply the, I guess, the logic and inform the committee of any challenges that they may have experienced in the other situation. So experience is vital. Good understanding of the Owners Corporations Act is integral. Other factors, it comes down to communication. So making sure that there's a good service level agreement when it comes to response times to owners, committees, making sure that the Owners Corporation Manager who is appointed to the property has the time to liaise with the committee. Too often I get the question from prospective clients asking how many lots or how many properties are in the portfolio of the proposed manager. And it's really, it intrigues me because it's quite shallow in terms of that question, because what a prospective Owners Corporation Committee should be asking is what other tasks the Owners Corporation Manager is responsible for doing. So at the night, what we've done, we've decentralized the role of the Owners Corporation Manager. So the manager is actually focusing on the high level Owners Corporation matters and dealing with the committee of management and other owners. And we've got other support staff who attend to the basic routine administration tasks, such as preparing minutes for meetings or dealing with insurance claims. And there's a whole host of things that we have to do. Ultimately, the Owners Corporation Manager is responsible for managing the property and making sure that their support team members are doing the job as well. What else do prospective, I guess, people looking for a new manager, what should they look out for? It comes down to the structure of support as well in an organisation. So when that manager does go on leave, whether it's annual leave or sick leave at times, that they have a really rigorous process in terms of somebody filling in the void when that manager it goes away, because otherwise that manager may come back in 2 weeks and nothing's been done. So we've got a system where we've got the assistant manager step up, the team leader step down, and other support staff chiming in as well to make sure that any issues are dealt with during that period of time when somebody does go away. So I guess probably that's a summary of the pertinent things that people should look out for when it comes to choosing a manager, and someone who, it's hard to really understand this, but companies with good integrity. Unfortunately, this industry, well, fortunately, there's a lot of good players in this industry, but there's a few out there who spoil it for the rest. So making sure that everything is being disclosed properly to the Owners Corporation, making sure that they're not getting commissions on the side. Insurance commission, yes, is quite prevalent, but getting commissions from other service providers, we don't agree with that. So really asking some of those questions to understand the ethics of those companies.
Okay, and you mentioned probably two things, Gregor, that I might just speak about. One of them was the misunderstanding. I think sometimes we find that in many instances, lot owners are under the impression that the strata manager actually makes the decision or directs the committee as well.
Yeah.
So maybe, is that something that you'd like to speak about?
Yeah, certainly. So yeah, a lot of the time, you know, we, as the manager, we are the middle person, let's say. But our role, as I mentioned before, is to provide the guidance and the direction to the committee. When it comes to, you know, small decisions, it depends on the contract of appointment. You know, we can make some of the basic decisions on behalf of the owners corporation. You know, we delegated that power. But when it comes to the high level decisions, it rests with the owners corporation. And if there is a committee, as I said before, the committee is automatically delegated the power to pass those resolutions. So they're the ones calling the shots, and we're not the ones making the decisions. We don't have a vote when it comes to owners corporation matters. So yes, unfairly at times, owners corporation managers in the industry get targeted, where somebody may feel that they, I guess, you know, they've issued a request to the owners corporation, they haven't got a decent response in their eyes, and therefore they take it out on the owners corporation manager, when the owners corporation manager has had nothing to do with the decision. So yeah, look, it's unfair at times, but I guess that's it goes with the gig, and it's about education. So you know, SCA and other good owners corporation management firms out there are always looking to educate lot owners in regards to how an owners corporation is configured, and you know, what the process is if they've got an issue, and also the dispute resolution process if they're not comfortable with the response from the owners corporation.
Excellent.